Healthy eating tips, using the web to create a better you. Are you finding it difficult to keep up with the best practices in terms of nutritional health? You are not alone. Significant advances are being made in the science of food and nutrition at an astonishing rate. Not only is the volume of information overwhelming and confusing, the task of determining what information is credible is also daunting. To help you keep up to speed, dietary hints, vetted by reputable sources like the Mayo Clinic, can be automatically posted on your home page. Nutritional information is posted daily by a Google gadget called Healthy Eating Tips. Wondering what a Google gadget is? It's an HTML or JavaScript application. These applications are similar to cell phone apps, only they are designed specifically for use on a web page. Through this tutorial, you will learn to set up a Google gadget on your iGoogle home page. You are encouraged to make it a regular practice to read the provided health tips. We are going to use these gadgets as a jumping off point to generate some good discussions in the first 5 to 10 minutes of each classroom session. By sharing personal experiences and knowledge, we'll tap into the wealth of knowledge and resources that already exist in our class. In this next sequence, I will demonstrate how to embed the Healthy Eating Tips gadget into your home page. Please note that there are 3 appendices at the end of this tutorial that can provide step-by-step instructions and troubleshooting assistance. Now let's complete the video simulation. To begin our demonstration, left-click in the Google search bar and type in igoogle.ca. Select the link below that says igoogle.ca, and we're now on the iGoogle page. Move to the extreme right and click on the red sign in button. If you don't have an account, click on this red button again. It now says sign up. If you do have an account, move over to the sign in screen and begin with typing in your Gmail address. Followed by your password, and then click this blue sign in button. You're now looking at my iGoogle homepage. It's pretty bare, so let's get quickly to adding some Google gadgets. We'll move up to where the cursor is clicking, the text box, and we're going to type in here Google Gadgets. And click on the blue search bar. Now, when selecting a link, be sure to select one that says Add Gadgets to your home page. Click. And now we're looking at a series of Google gadgets. To see these gadgets, I'm going to go to the right side and use my scroll bar to scroll down to the bottom of the page. Each page has 7 gadgets on it, and you can use these numbers to advance, to click and advance and see more Google gadgets. Perhaps a better way to search for gadgets is to use a menu. So if we move to the extreme left side, you'll see that there's a series of menu headings. If you hover over any one of these headings, you get a link so that if I were to click lifestyle at this point, I would get gadgets that relate to general lifestyle themes. Because we know the name of the gadget that we're seeking, I'm going to go up to this text box that says search for gadgets and left click, then type in the name of our gadget, which is healthy eating. Click the blue search button, and the very first gadget that we have is Healthy Eating Tips. I'm going to click on that link and get a little more information about this particular gadget. So we know who posted it, and it has a brief description. In this case, it indicates that the tips are provided by experts at the Mayo Clinic, AARP, the Food Network, etc. This screen will also tell you the number of users, 2,400 approximately, and it gives the ratings out of 5 stars. You can get a good view of the actual gadget. In this case, we're looking at a quote that is offered for today, and here in the underlined hyperlink you'll see the source of the quote. Today's quote is brought to you by Reader's Digest. So this all looks good, so let's add it now by pressing the white button. You'll note that it's now changed to blue, and it indicates that it's added successfully. To check our progress, we'll go to the top left and click on the white Back to iGoogle gadget. You can see that our Healthy Eating Tips gadget is now on our home page. To customize the home page, hover over the information bar and you'll see a cross appear. If you left click and hold that down, you can use this cross to drag the gadget wherever you want on the page. Initially just the light box moves, but when you release the left click button, the gadget snaps nicely into place. A second thing you might find interesting is the drop down box on the information bar. If you click where the hand is, you get a series of options. You can delete, minimize the gadget so that all you see is the information bar, share the gadget, or activate the option you might also like, which I'm going to click now. This gadget option takes us back to the Google Gadgets page, only this time all of the gadgets that are presented are related to the theme of healthy eating tips. I'm going to scroll down just slightly, and then we'll use this as a review to add a few more gadgets to our home page. So I'm going to click the Food Photos Add It Now button and the 101 Cookbooks Add It Now button, and then go to the top and click the white Back to iGoogle button. So we're back on our home page, and this time you can see we have the cookbooks, the food photos, and the healthy eating tips. One last bit of information you need to know is that these gadgets are not designed by Google. They're sponsored sites. And so, for instance, with the food photos, the advertisement is the dominating feature. It's constantly changing, and for my taste, it's a little too much in your face. So, on my home page, I'm going to delete by going to the drop-down box, selecting delete, and then it'll ask me to verify that I really want to do it, which I do, so I click OK, and now the gadget is gone. You close, and it's clear. The Healthy Eating Tips gadget is also sponsored. This one is sponsored by Amazon. I find it's not in your face. If you click on the hyperlink where it credits the source of the quote, you'll find it takes you to an Amazon site, and you can purchase materials or books there. To close it out, it's really easy. Just click on the red X and you're back to your gadget. I'm going to move the weather gadget here back up to front and center, because that's where I like that. Good, so now I've got my iGoogle home page all formatted the way that I'd like. I hope that you found this demonstration useful, and now we're going to return to the presentation for a bit of information regarding the appendices that are provided. Appendix 1 provides detailed instructions that can be printed to guide you when embedding the gadget into your home page. The process and quality of text printed from YouTube videos is not great, but it will still get you going. Start by freezing the video when the instructions slide presents itself. This can be done by pressing the pause button at the extreme left side of the video screen. Further instructions are written in the text box at the bottom of right-hand side of the slide. Appendix 2 provides fast-track instructions for people that prefer a more intuitive approach to computing. Lastly, Appendix 3 offers some assistance in the remote chance that your efforts to complete the embedding process go awry. Thank you for viewing this video. Now the hard part begins, engaging in healthier eating habits based on credible wellness practices.